be on that train for 46 hours. Say it.
What? It's apparently a trip report.
Thank you.
He doesn't have duration or expertise, and he's not like Paul or Jeb who can do this with ease. And now it's apparently too late to abort, so it's apparently a trip report.
We are going to be riding the inaugural run of the Floridian, which is Amtrak's new route that combines the old Silver Star and Capital Limited. You got a one-seat ride from Miami to Chicago via this kind of crazy routing. They're basically doing this for like operational reasons. It's the Eastern Tunnel and also the Superliner shortage. So yeah, I don't know if this is really like a service improvement, but it's a new one-seat ride and it's pretty exciting. This is such a welcoming walk. I feel so welcomed. The lore here is that they've built provisions to have Amtrak go to the big hub at Miami Airport, but forgot the Amtrak trains are quite long, and Amtrak is still here at Miami Station, so you have to cross this railroad loop. There's a sidewalk there, but it looks like it's all dug up. You may have heard of Amshacks, which are like this, it was like this program in the 70s to like standardize train stations. There's a good video about it, they'll try to remember the link.
This is one of 2 300A station designs ever built.
Which is the big one. This is the peak Amshack technology. Oh wow. Hey, they have dunks.
Would you like a donut?
Oh, not at the moment.
All right, I got water or coffee.
You want
I'll take a water,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure.
water?
Yeah, I like that. Fellas, thank you so much for traveling with us. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you
Thanks
all.
so
Thank
much.
you. Yeah, of course.
And balloons.
Aww. So there's vending machines, and I think this would have all been office space that may or may not be used anymore. There's a baggage claim over there, like an actual airport baggage claim. And then this bathroom design is actually pretty cool, the way it curves around.
Now it's time for a bathroom review. Woo.
And these seats are probably original, right? Those are wacky. Oh, they forgot to take the Silver Star off. Justin, you wore the perfect shirt for this station.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
I got you guys. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I love this very like meek, take me with you. Anything in there?
Bag? No.
Oh, but still. Justin, did you just steal a swag bag for kids? Yeah, show us.
For kids.
Well, show us. What is in there?
Paper.
Aww. Of a locomotive that is not actually going to be on our set.
And then a coloring book.
Oh, that's nice.
This is the first day of our new train here, the Floridian Train 40. We're all the way up to Chicago. On behalf of the Miami Amtrak Station, we 1000% sincerely from everything in our hearts thank you all for being part of our first day here. So if you guys are okay, on the count of 3, I would like to say happy birthday to Gary. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday!
If your ticket reads bedroom over met, please go ahead and start lining up over here to my left-hand side. Once again,
Have fun. Oh, right, you're in coach. Heck yeah. One of the plebs like us.
You're only going to DC though. We're doing
That's
it the
true.
full
I've
thing.
done both segments separately. I'm just not so much into the masochism of it all.
That's fair. This is pretty impressive. This is all people just going to Florida.
It shows that there's demand for intra-Floridian rail service.
It's almost like there should be more than one train a day between here and Tampa. It's a model train layout. Oh, it's the station.
Yeah.
With like tri-rail cars. Every other location joined the line. All right.
That's us.
That's beautiful with the like the tropical birds. Well, Miami Station gets a 10 out of 10 for service.
It's a pretty substantial long distance train.
Chicago.
Thank you. Where do you want to? Here looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Welcome to your home away from home for the next 46 hours?
46 and a half maybe.
A light year of legroom happening. You have your
Indeed.
the flippy uppy and the additional.
That is the flippy uppy.
You have this.
Oh, the
one.
footrest, yeah. Like monster recline.
It's gonna be behind us. So.
But also it doesn't matter. Like on these seats, there's so much legroom that I think you're fine reclining whenever you want.
I actually find this a very comfortable position to sleep in. This very reclined.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Curtain, reading lamps, all the classic outlets.
Outlets, yeah. This is the single least micromanaging long distance Amtrak experience I've ever had. They are putting us in cars based on where we're going, but once you're in the car, it's no assigned seats, which I mean, I'm not complaining. The one thing I have to point out is that on the Superliners, you have the coach on top, and then all the bathrooms are like on the bottom floor. And it's quite a few bathrooms. On this, it's 2 bathrooms per car in the same level as us. I think this car is going to get very, very ripe by the end of the trip. That's also just a cool thing, by the way, is that it's November. We're starting out here. In 2 days, we'll be in Chicago.
Yeah, like I'm in full summer getup right now, but I have like my jeans and a much heavier jacket.
We're off perfectly on time.
Yeah. How late will we be? Vote now on your phones. We're in like the Amtrak yard zone, and there's an athlete that's seen better days. Really? Why? Boss. In case it didn't come across, the conductor scanned our tickets and I was like, really? Okay, so now we're on the part of the line that's just sort of doubling tri-rail. It's sort of uninteresting Florida, flat, like industrial scenery. So to that note, rate our setup. We do get to run express through a lot of these tri-rail stations though. We stop at like 5 of them, so we'll document those, of course. Yeah. Right? We won't be too busy gaming to... No, we'll be good. Hell yeah. The funniest Mario Party, the original Mario Party. I hope there's people out there who know how sadistic this game is.
This is a 46-hour long train, so
Should we play a 50-turn game?
I was gonna say, we'll see if we're still friends by the end of it.
Oh yeah. I feel like I just made that proposition worse by suggesting the 50 turns. Here we are in Hollywood, Florida Hollywood. It's worth noting that this is the Amtrak train that has the most stops, with 46. Yes. There's a Flair Airlines plane in Fort Lauderdale.
I see a cruise ship over there as well.
Oh, I do see that. Fort Lauderdale. My mom always calls this Fort Lickerdale. I don't really know why, but it's kind of funny. Oh wow, look at all the people getting on.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, all seats available. We need all seats available.
I seem to be bad at it on camera. No, there we go.
You'll still get 1,000,000 coins.
Why is this going on so long?
I know. 25 coins.
Nice.
Now it's time for a bathroom review.
Woo. Well, it's an Amtrak 2 bathroom. Enjoy it while it's beautiful and pristine.
In my tri-rail video,
it's raining.
Whoa. In my tri-rail video, someone said they were disappointed I didn't show Delray Beach. So to that person, here you go. We're getting very busy here in West Palm Beach. But my understanding is that a lot of people get off in Tampa.
I have no stars. Everyone else has stars. It's 50 coins to steal a star, and I have 49 coins. I've been getting completely screwed over this entire game.
It's Mario Party 1, baby. Alright, so that was Mangonia Park. That was the last tri-rail station. We're now in unique Amtrak territory. Now we're in these very, like, Florida forests. Is this a mangrove forest? I always just hear that in the context of Florida. If there are any biome foamers out there, maybe you can enlighten us on what's going on here.
Once again, in the moment, we will be stopping this train at a safer place where there's no alligators or panthers riding, so crew can safely get on the ground and check the cables. Once again, we'll go.
Alright, like 30 seconds later, the power's back on. So
Alright.
I made a mountain out of a molehill there. Oh, you started the game.
Hold on, oh, we're good, we're good.
It is kind of fun to see middle of nowhere Florida. I feel like that's a pretty infrequent occurrence. Oh, hi freight train. Yeah, I won.
Miles won.
Look at that, I caused peace in the Babam Kingdom. Oh, darn.
Sad.
Sorry, bud. What are your thoughts on Mario Party 1 as a first time
I mean,
player?
it's exactly as stupid as everyone says it is.
No spoilers, obviously, but we're at Okeechobee, the least used Amtrak station in Florida. Shout out to Ben, who we met.
Yes.
He's a fan of the channel. He wanted to ride the first Floridian and visit the least used Amtrak station in Florida. So he's getting off here. I think that's very cool. By the way, apparently we're like, what, 23 minutes late?
Yes.
We've been going a decently normal speed, but...
This is a game I'm good at.
Yeah, no, I'm screwed here. Oh, so you're doing like a curve. I'm very intrigued about. Oh! Oh no! Hell yeah. Oh, I got my little dance. This must be what all Florida looked like before it became, you know, suburban. Going by a beach, I didn't think we'd see any beaches in the middle of the state. Alright, Jeremy won this one, so now we're tied.
We're even Steven.
Cows. This is an intermodal terminal where they do swap cars around.
It's like where they load the containers.
Yeah, okay. Okay, there's the second to last silver star ever? Question mark? Maybe it'll come back. Okay, hang on, go start the stopwatch. Alright. This is the deviation timer because the train literally crosses the state to Tampa and then just comes back out.
Which notably means it stops at Lakeland, Florida twice.
Lakeland, stop 1 of 2. What is this crazy corporate office you have on the lake? Plant City, what was that? Whoa, this is so cool. There's a phone we're watching our train. Ooh, wow.
It's nice because now we know to expect this because we'll see this on the way back.
So we've just curved away from the main line. We're gonna like go up this side track for a bit and then back up to get down to Tampa. There's a great video that explains this all that I'll link. So yeah, we'll go down that track backwards. Here we go, coming back onto the line.
Yep. So then we just go straight out of here when we leave. This is really cool.
This is an awesome part of Tampa. There's a lot of nightlife here and a lot of cool buildings. A lot of like really traditional Southern architecture, cool brick streets. Really neat. Roosters! And here's the Tampa streetcar. Can we see any streetcars? There is one.
Going to Columbia.
So many people getting on. Friend of the channel / friend of us, Sonny, is getting on here. He said that most of these people are just going to like intra-Florida points.
We have like another 5 hours of Florida. Hi.
Hi, Sonny. Are you going to be in sleeper?
Yes.
Oh, hey, it's Justin again. All right, we've confirmed this is the first Viewliner sleeper. And you can tell from the paint job. It is also cool that Tampa's a full high-level platform. You see that very rarely outside of the Northeast.
Yeah.
These are all Florida people. Like the longer distance people are already on the train, but the Florida people are just an endless line. All right, so if I have time to make one on the short amount of time I'm giving myself to get this video edited, I'd love to do like a ripeness meter for this bathroom. Right now, it's more ripe than I would like it to be, given that we're only, 5 hours in. All right, here we go. We are 25 minutes late, so we lost a bit of time there, probably there's so many people. It's so funny feeling so empowered to beat traffic, and then kind of remembering that we're actually just going back the way we came.
How's this equipment? And we want you to have all your toes intact.
Okay, so Sonny confirmed that we'll be able to have dinner with him at 7 p.m. Every time I do a long distance Amtrak, I kind of make a game out of trying to avoid the cafe car for as many meals as possible. I think we managed to get through lunch just by starving ourselves. Game update. I mean, this is classic,
Oh, of course.
We're at Lakeland Station again, 4 points north. All right, so once we hear the pringle prongle of like crossing a switch, we should be done with the deviation.
You stupid idiot. What the heck is this kringle crongle crap? Do you even know what a train sounds like? I would recommend perhaps clickety clack or ka-chunk ka-chunk next time you're talking about trains going over switches. Thanks.
That was a 2.5 hour deviation. That has to be the longest deviation of any transit line in the country. Right?
I guess. All right, so now we're in uncharted territory.
Yeah, we're finally making progress again. We're at Kissimmee, which is Sunrail territory.
Sunrail?
Yeah, I think it goes a little bit further than here, but that's the Orlando commuter rail system, so we're getting into Orlando territory. 7 o'clock. It's weird, they don't make the dining car announcements, so we don't know what we're supposed to do vis-a-vis. Vis-a-vis? Seeing Sonny.
I think it's vis-a-vis.
Sonny said to join him, so we're going.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so there's the kitchen. This is my first time in a single level diner. Was it Viewliner diner?
Yes.
Hi, your friend's over there. Is that
Oh, great.
Hello. Hello.
Menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot.
All right, so we're stopped at Orlando, not that you can tell. Well, this is amazing. When were these built?
2010s.
It's just so nice. We got the deer looking at the train and the Art Deco lights. I feel like we just should have dressed up. It's so nice. Actual silverware. We have to see if we get the dinner rolls, but there's butter on the table, which is a good sign.
The famous dinner rolls.
I always have trouble getting the dinner rolls, but we'll see how it goes. Because the dinner rolls are the best part of the Amtrak. They're the single best part. It's true, they're the best part.
2 seconds later.
It's the most beautiful sight I've ever seen. Dinner rolls served by default.
We didn't have to ask for it.
I know.
They're nice and warm.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay, any bread enthusiasts out there, you see they've folded it like that. I go hamburger style. I think that's the supreme way to go.
I feel like I made a mistake.
Because you can spread the butter out better. That's my reason. But I've been called a freak for doing it that way, so I'm curious what people think. Did you like the dinner roll?
I'm so.
I don't know. Do you like it? Okay, Sonny? It's perfect. I didn't even finish eating it. It's perfect.
We get to go through downtown Orlando.
Oh, look, there's a great parking lot, and then on that side there's, look at this, 3 pristine Amtrak steaks. Everyone's taking pictures of it, everyone's so excited.
Hold on, I want to rotate mine around so it has the Amtrak logo.
I just want to say, this is the best Amtrak steak I've had. Like, this is quite good. Not to mention that these digs are much cooler than the Superliner diner. And here's a dessert. I think we all got cheesecakes, but I only got mine because Jeremy told me to get it so he can take it. I don't like dessert, in case you're new here.
I saw an rack. I know, I saw the rack too.
Sanford, which is the auto train
The southern terminal of the auto train. That's gonna be, how are you gonna do that one?
I'll just have to find someone with a car.
You love things like this, don't you?
2018, I also like the Smiles for Miles. This is nice. We get to see how the other half lives. Jeremy, was that worth $45?
Honestly, I would say kind of.
Okay. I'm still not sure if it is, but it's the best I've felt about it.
I get a free...
You got a free drink. Oh, this is nice. I've never been to one of these.
I mean, Sonny, you know that I love fake wood paneling. Oh, there's an ice machine.
That's a big amenity.
Well, yeah, ice and coffee. This is really nice.
So it's just like the regular U-liner, except that there's no toilet there.
There's no toilet right here.
There's a lock, which is actually quite clumsy to use.
Oh,
but just shove it.
No, this closes so much better than the usual door, though.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, that's so nice.
I haven't tried this. Oh, jeez.
And then you drain it by just having it drained.
It just dumps into the void. Since when did Amtrak provide shampoo? I've never gotten one before on a sleeping car.
This is full hotel ass. Like, you get the full
the
package.
toothbrush too. I didn't even notice that.
That's an... Wait, that's so cool.
Oh, so yeah, turn off the... Ooh. Now, what does it look like? Yeah, fully dark.
It's a preheat, which I think some of the foamers will appreciate.
It's a what?
1, 2.
Oh.
Reading light.
Well, we have a legit thermostat.
Yeah, don't the ones just have like another
Which
dial?
It's a dial, yeah.
I probably want to raise up, but except that it's not lighting up.
Oh, maybe it's not real.
Vent controls on everything. 2 outlets here and 2 outlets
two
there.
outlets over here,
I
like-
brought a power strip because that is like classic Amtrak. You sleep
they
in
only
car,
have
you
one.
only have 1 outlet. You need a power strip.
So
I
that's
don't need
really
one.
cool that they're adding more.
And then I guess this is if you, this is how you lower the bed.
Yeah.
The upper deck gets a window, which is my favorite part about these.
Unlike the Superliners.
Honestly, 46 hours in this is better than 46 hours in a Superliner.
These aren't on the chessboard, do they?
Good question. I didn't even open this.
In the table?
Let's see what's in here.
No. This is awesome, Sonny.
Okay,
You're gonna be
let's
sleeping well.
Let's go down to the other half of the car. Standard Amtrak room.
Is it just a normal bathroom?
It's a little differently laid out. It's a lot less long.
Yeah.
It's way cleaner than the coach one.
And then this is the shower room.
Oh.
Which I'm sure no one has used it because it's just started, but...
Oh, looks nice.
There's an actual linen chute as opposed to the red bag that just lays on the floor in basically every other Amtrak car. There's towels of all sorts, soap and body wash. There's shampoos in your room. There's a trash can, a place to change. So last night this wasn't working. The shower head was laying on the seat, and when I put it back on, I realized it was clogged. So I was basically showering with just the stub end of a hose. Let's see if it works now magically. Oh look, it does!
Also, we're here at DeLand. Look, we can see the Sunrail ticket machines. This is the last time we'll see those. Just peeking inside of U-Liner 1. They do still give like the toothbrushes and stuff, but there's the toilet. It's just a little rattier. We'll be back here soon, but this is what the like cafe lounge car looks like.
A little different than like the Amfleet 1 cafe.
Yeah, this is not like what you would see on the Northeast Regional.
Menu shot, menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot.
They're actually very chill about having people just hang out in the lounge car, which I like. It's a more like long distancey thing. It's like this is more of a social space, people can hang out. I got a coffee cake, which is kind of my Amtrak dessert classic, and a cup of ice, which is my Amtrak all the time classic. Also, before I forget, shout out to Jason, who we met in the dining car.
Yes.
He is, as Bob Barker would say, a loyal friend and true of the channel, who was literally just like taking his daughter to Disney World and happened to end up on the first Floridian. Here we are in Palatka. Palatka is home to what claims to be Florida's oldest diner. Brief stop here at Jacksonville. Coach attendant was like, you guys don't have long, so I'm wary to step too far away from just the door.
Can't be that brief to stop. There's like 50 people.
Oh, okay, there are many people here. I'm really impressed at how much ridership this has been getting. We have seen some Chicagos, some Pittsburghs, a Harper's Ferry. Okay, so some people are taking advantage of the new train. Okay, redness meter, honestly a little bit better. Not like completely unripe, but it's actually improved a bit since the last time we took a look. Got the mood lighting on, people are kind of getting ready for bed. It's probably last you'll hear from us tonight.
The next day.
Okay, Southern Pines for, ooh. This town seems really cool. Sonny, you probably had the most luxurious sleep. How was it?
Not the greatest.
Oh, really?
The track was rough. I noticed that as well.
The beds seem ridiculously narrow compared to even a coach seat feel sometimes.
I wonder if you could try sleeping in the upper bunk tonight.
That's my hunch.
And then Jeremy, you had an arrangement. I wish I had filmed it before you woke up. You had like a sweater over you.
I just put my jacket like over my face.
Yeah, I had a sleep mask, but the company only sponsors videos in even-numbered months. So this is
I feel like we may have underrated the scenery in the Carolinas in this part of the year.
Hello.
It's the lobsters or Chivo.
Oh wow, so is this another dialogue break?
Maybe.
Here's your ripeness test for the morning. Honestly, holding the fort. It's you know, maybe a little more ripe than last night, but they're doing a good job here. All right, what'd you get?
Sausage, egg, and cheese on a bialy.
On a bialy?
On a bialy. Sure is sausage, egg, and cheese on a bialy.
Big revelation with the Amtrak bagel. They've changed the cream cheese, and I can just put it on like a normal person now. It's not like the squeezy squeeze of doom.
Okay, informers, how's your breakfast?
Pretty good. Look at this, we're seeing like the bat. Oh, it's a festival. There's like a ton of people out there. Caboose, station. What town is this? Justin.
I don't know.
That was Apex. Apex, it's a cool town name.
All right.
There's a ton of people getting off here in Cary. There's the other platform for everything else, like the Carolinian.
For 80, which is like in a few minutes.
Next station stop approximately 10 minutes will be Raleigh.
10 minutes. It's truly a race now because this bus to Raleigh is leaving. We'll see who wins. We'll keep an eye on it. Oh, it's an arena. I love how weird and rotund it is. What is this?
Look at that.
I think, is that like a temporary station?
Up at the State Fair station.
Oh, we saw the State Fair. A foamer meter. And that's only served when the State Fair is happening. I love how we're getting kind of observation car vibes in this cafe car. Like, we're all kind of hanging out, like no one's chastising us for being here, for not eating stuff.
Well, they keep announcing it as the cafe lounge car.
Yeah,
so.
it's just nice. We've socialized with other people. We're stopped because there's a Piedmont train in the station, so this bus could actually beat us. We should have done like a vote now on your phone. We could have had people
suspense,
place bets. You know, the bus would have been the underdog. People would have made a killing on polymarket.com. All right, we started moving, but unfortunately the bus was like stopped for a while too. So I think we're gonna beat the bus. All bets are on. This is funny. There's way fewer people here than our previous like major stops. And the conductor told us there'd be a great view of the city, and she was not lying. So we've got the Carolinian coming in right behind us. Leaving Raleigh, from here it's 4 stops to Alexandria, Virginia, which is right across the street from DC.
We get to run like Super Express up this now combined Amtrak corridor.
Here's downtown Selma?
Yeah, wait, look.
Or is this Smithfield?
Station built 1855.
Selma. It's really funny that we express through this station when we go so slow around this curve through it.
I love the tree section though.
Yeah,
Oh,
it definitely.
Cotton. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, this town looks noteworthy. Is this Wilson? Yes. Look at all these people waiting for the train behind us. There's supposedly a Greyhound station here at Rocky Mount.
Off we go.
Oh boy. If we travel at this speed, we'll get... No, we stopped again. Okay, ripeness report. We're getting ripe again. We've got like weird like spittle here. We've got... This is like overflowing. There's so much downtime on this train. I need to do Yeah.
There we go.
It's out of focus.
It's fine. Half your videos are anyways.
Kowalski, status report.
We're in Virginia.
Okay, cool. We're starting to get some fall colors. I see them.
Wow, so you know it's in all those cars, right? Those green ones?
Well, you just told me, but you should say it again, and I'll pretend I'm surprised.
It's trash from New York City.
Okay, here we are at Petersburg. Not a very inspiring building, is it, Sonny?
Next stop, Richmond.
I do love the James River for how just like shallow it is. You can sort of see downtown over there and some really beautiful mansions on the riverbank.
Once again, now arriving in Richmond,
Beautiful Richmond. Here's the Staples Mills station. Here's our train boarding. We got admonished that it's apparently not actually a smoke stop. Even though they announced earlier it is a smoke stop, but I guess now they're trying to make up time, but they didn't say it isn't a smoke stop. So several people got confused, but whatever, we're getting back on. Oh my God, here's the Carolinian again. Caught up with us once again.
So they've just been totally stuck behind us this entire way from Raleigh.
Here we are in Ashland, Virginia, where we get to be street running in like this beautiful residential neighborhood that then becomes the downtown.
Do they have the street like closed here? Yeah, they do. Over there. Here's the Ashland
station. I love how the street just kind of curves out to let it happen. Okay, that train came from Springfield, Massachusetts. I just find it sad that we're seeing trains from home now, but we're not going home.
If this were any normal like long distance experience, it would be like, all right, time to go into Washington, engine change, bing bang boom, like 3 hours to New York.
There are also a lot of Chicagos on the train now, and you can just like Pittsburgh, Cleveland's, and Rockvilles and Alliances. Check out this swamp. We're also kind of in this like very interrogational seat in the cafe car.
Here we are passing Spotsylvania, which means we've entered VRE territory. Miles is taking a brief nap before the scenery gets more interesting.
Here we go. This is
Potomac.
Potomac, okay. Oh wow, plane foamers.
Get a load of that.
This is nice. We're going so slow over this bridge. I have so much time to take it in.
How are we waiting on freight truck when there are 3 tracks? CSX, Master Class.
There goes the other first Floridian. Lots of foamers on there, I'm sure. The water views on this segment are shared by a lot of trains, but they're just very, very nice.
We saw Sanford, now we have the other end.
We're going by the auto train yard. We can actually see the trains this time.
There's the Superliners.
So those will be the only Superliners east of Chicago now.
There's Franconia Metro.
Oh, I don't
see a train in there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Welcome back to the land of electrified railroad.
We're being kicked out of the cafe.
Let me know if you end up getting off train.
Yeah, will do. Brightness meter substantially higher. This is definitely the worst it's smelled.
Washington will serve as the final focus strategy break on this section of the trip.
I'm super clear about how long we'll have.
Stay train side, smoke away from the open doors, off to the side.
We just want to run up and get food. It's not cafe car food, like a Chipotle burrito, a McDonald's, burger.
There's a Cane's, I believe. Is that open now, I think? Oh, would you get Cane's over Chipotle?
Stop, I'm gonna be so sad if we can't do it. You can see the Washington Monument, you can see the Jefferson Memorial. Very tuneful there. Good sightline, and it's over. Let's kind of start mobilizing here. I want to make a break for it. Knowing Cane's, it'll probably be packed and like impossible to get anything. So a bad sign coming in is that there are people waiting on the platform. It's just gonna be difficult to like figure out how much time we have.
I'm guessing the answer is no, if they've already put everyone on the platform.
Yeah, they're trying to get us out of here fast. Yep. Look at that, electric locomotives. What's the plan, Homer friends?
Do you know if they do anything to the locomotives?
I don't think so. I mean, these are all people boarding, right? I see Steelers shirts, yeah. Okay, the train isn't officially boarding. It's just like people who need help right now. It's standby. So at the very least, we can go up, and when they announce it's boarding, then we'll know we have to come back down.
Make a break for it.
We can see the line. We're looking at it. Ooh, we've got a cane. It's not that busy.
Oh, it's really empty. Wait, yeah, I think we can make it.
All right, let's try it. So I just said that the maintenance people are boarding the sleeper cars, which is a good sign. Maybe they have to like clean out some bathrooms. I don't know what they do. Box combos have been ordered. The train is still standby. I don't think they started boarding yet. Everyone's still there. All right, shout out to Raising Cane's being right here. Hasn't even started boarding yet. The train's still on standby. We didn't even need to worry.
It took me 20 minutes and not to leave the platform.
Oh, we ran. Our gambit paid off. I'm so happy. Look who's finally here. The Carolinian that's been following us the whole time. It's like we're leaving. Here's our last electric locomotive that we'll see for a long time.
Forever.
So just final tally, we spent half an hour in DC.
Wow, okay.
So shaved half an hour off our lateness, but we're still...
over an hour late.
No, we're 54 minutes late.
Ooh.
Now this is the really weird part where it's like, oh, okay, so we're going to New York now, but no. The whole crew switched, and they're gonna be doing a full ticket rescan. And also, when we say the crew is changing, we mean the full crew, which is really rare for an Amtrak.
Including the sleeper attendants. Normally on long distance trains, they go end to end.
Oh yes, the beauty of Canes.
Gambit enjoyers rejoice.
Love that Texas toast, baby. Rockville looks very pretty in the sunset here.
I love the buildings with all the crazy radio antennas.
I know.
That's it, no more electric trains until Cleveland.
Last dying breaths of light as we go by the Criswell Chrysler Dodge Ram Fiat dealership. This would be a lot prettier in the daytime, but Harper's Ferry does look like an amazing place.
At the beginning of this video, we talked about how I was wearing summer clothes. Now we've reached the some point where I change into jeans. What is that?
It's an EPTA bus here at Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ooh, new state.
Yeah, which actually Harper's Ferry is also in West
Oh,
Virginia,
right.
so we failed to just mention that we were in West Virginia. We all just kind of came to the realization that this train means the return of traditional dining.
To Chicago to Washington.
Lost it during COVID.
Yeah, that's so cool. Testing out the other smaller bathroom. This one you can see is like very worse for wear in terms of visuals, but they really recently applied this foaming cleaner, so the ripeness meter is actually pretty low.
He just said that we'll be waiting for a freight train, but then we'll get to come Berlin.
You're just getting off for a stretch break.
Yep. How you folks hanging in there?
It's good. Life's good when you're in a sleeper.
I was addressing your viewers, but yeah, I can talk to you too. No, too late. Also, it's getting pretty chilly. I'm a little chilly.
Well, I have my big bulky jacket.
Yeah, your jock, high school bully jacket.
So again, the small restroom has been locked out due to being out of service.
We got one. It's a midnight snack, at least in Nova Scotia.
We have for a cookie. It's so good.
Do we actually know what river this is?
Oh God. It's the Allegheny.
You know? Okay.
Yep.
I'll take your word for it.
River. This is classic Pennsylvania small town urbanism happening.
I know.
Look at how close we are to all the buildings. I love this.
We've got all this Pittsburgh industry here in McKeesport. Like, look, there's like ghost lights in there.
That's cool.
Look at a ghost in there. Kennywood's up there, but it's all dark. You can see the Christmas tree.
This is just kind of magical.
Top 3 skyline in America.
What is it? New York, Chicago, Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Coming into Pittsburgh Union Station.
Do you want to step off and stretch before we go to bed?
Sure.
This is dank.
This is supposed to happen. This is actually a good thing. Look how jank the right-of-way is. Like, here's the train, and it just like crosses and goes that way. It's like, okay. This is actually perfect. We're curving around for like a perfect skyline view here. Wow. All right, well, looks like it's bedtime.
The next day.
Look at this. This is like the prototypical Midwestern town. Totally different from where we were last night. In the mountains, now it's flat. I think my second night of sleep was shorter and worse. Sonny, you had a change of pace last night, right?
I slept on the top.
How was it?
Actually, much better than the first night because you didn't have that stupid cup holder thing getting in your way.
That's what I
and
figured.
The room is notably colder than this car. Like, it's fine if you're under the blanket, but the moment you take it off, it's freezing.
Basically, the main announcement to the dining car is open and serving the coach passengers.
So you want to go the bougie route again?
Sure.
Okay.
Menu shot, menu shot. Right now you're looking at the menu shot.
How the other half lives. Figure 1.
I also feel like for $20, it's actually a pretty good value. You get like a breakfast dish and a side and unlimited beverages.
It's also kind of nice that it's first come, first served, so they just announce like coach passengers feel free to show up. Amtrak signature railroad French toast. I think the joy of this French toast comes from the fact that it's being eaten on a moving train, not necessarily the quality of the French toast itself. We can see the South Bend skyline. I think we're about to go past the original station.
Whoa.
Yeah, the original station's
God.
beautiful. I don't understand why. And the bus hub is like right near here.
Why can't we stop there?
South Bend. This is our last stop before Chicago. We just went express. Also, Sunny got off here in South Bend to ride the South Shore line.
But we have to do a full, complete trip report.
We've reached the return of electric railroading with the really dinky-looking South Shore line that runs to Chicago. Final tally: 3 out of 8 bathrooms are out of service. We are in Eastern time, Central time.
Central. We went from Eastern to Central.
Ooh, is that the old Gary station? Yeah. Wow.
Seen better days.
This is the best part of the Chicago approach. It's just like, what are these death factories? Welcome to Chicago, which is also the border of Illinois. You wouldn't think it, but the city of Chicago borders Indiana. I think it's kind of crazy.
They're really fun at that, but it's true.
The industry never really stops until, well, stops soon.
Good barge action.
There's a red line train at 63rd, and then there's the green line. And Chicago skyline is that way.
I had another red line train.
We're really getting into the thick of things. Metro mentioned. Boom, just stopped, 9:15, half an hour late on the dot. That is an impressive turnaround. That is not bad at all. Thank you. 47 hours and 10 minutes later. Oh, I just got dripped off. All right, fastest postmortem ever because I gotta get this video out soon. For scenery, you're gonna want to take it south because then you're getting the mountains and the really cool like West Virginia, Pennsylvania scenery. The stuff down south is like, you know, it's okay, but I think the mountains are a lot better. In Florida, unfortunately, it's just not very scenic. So I'll average it out to a B tier with those mountains pulling a lot of weight. And then overall, this is a really interesting case because I'm seeing a lot of people saying like, oh God, 46 hours from Miami to Chicago, it goes this stupid way, like what's the point? You know, it was created for operational reasons. It's less about the trip, but even so, I feel like there are a lot of people taking advantage of the trip. Like having that one-seat ride from say like Richmond to Pittsburgh, like we saw a lot of people actually taking this train through Washington and it was day one. So I get the feeling that even though this is meant to be temporary, there are going to be people taking advantage of it, and there'll be enough people doing that it'll end up sticking around. Obviously, 2 days in Amfleet coach is not the best. I think you're going to be much better off on a long-distance Superliner train where you have like a proper observation dome car. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend taking this train for fun per se, but I did like how they turned the cafe car into more of a lounge situation where you could hang out for as long as you wanted. And on the sleeper side, I actually think the Viewliner sleepers are better than the Superliner sleepers. So if you really want to do a long trip in one of those, this is actually the best train to do it with. But unfortunately, it is one train a day. Like, you are doubling some other trains in the south, but you're basically running on the tail of like the Silver Star and the Carolinian. It's not like a perfect 12-hour frequency between two trains a day. And this is all you get between Washington, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland. And because the train is so long, it'll probably end up having a worse on-time performance than it used to. There are obviously other perks like having full dining on the Capital Limited section. That's awesome. But yeah, overall, I think I'm still gonna go C tier. I think it's a good train. I'm excited to see it stick around. There just should be better service between a lot of the different points that it serves. All right, now to put all these clips into my editor and do minimal editing so I can get this video out as quickly as possible. Bye. This is a reminder for myself in editing to put a funny post-credit scene in, so hopefully I don't forget.